term, along with Sylvestre and Forlán. Bruce is without three of his first choice back fours. 17-year-old left back Matt Sadler plays in the Premiership for only the second time. The Birmingham manager, not the only returning red. Robbie Savage and Jovan Kirovski are former Manchester United juniors. York and Cole conspired against Manchester United at Blackburn last weekend. Steve McLaren got the better of his old boss at Middlesbrough on Boxing Day. They've had their fill of reunions here. But if any team should be properly prepared for Old Trafford, it's one prepared by Steve Bruce. Solskjaer. Beckham looked to let it run because he was aware that Veron was making a run behind him, but he was clattered by Michael Johnson. Solskjaer's pass would have fallen nicely for Veron just beyond Beckham, had not Johnson intervened. Beckham assessing the options. It's towards Rio Ferdinand. Cunningham maybe did just about enough against him. He had 10 minutes as an emergency striker at Middlesbrough on Boxing Day after 6 weeks out of action. His third injury spell in his first season with Manchester United. A frustrating time for Ferdinand, and for the people who paid for him. Kirovski. This is Morrison. And he's won a free kick on the edge of the penalty area. Wes Brown looks rather bemused. Those around him a little more animated because it's in a dangerous position. Morrison held it up, feet came together as much as anything. Number 15, Jovan Kirovski, is man in goal-scoring form. It will come from Robbie Savage. Charged down by Wes Brown. Cisse from range. Speculative. Savage felt that he had a side of goal there. It would have been a spectacular goal. I'm not sure we would have actually got the match restarted if Robbie Savage had volleyed in at Old Trafford from that range. Scholes. Sylvestre's gone charging forward. This is Mikel Sylvestre. It's towards Forlán, and he didn't reach Beckham either. Diego Forlán had the chance. Sylvestre tiptoeing forward into an advanced position. And crossing with menace, and Forlán hardly made any kind of contact at all. It was a side of goal. Beckham. Solskjaer, back towards Veron. They'll come for O'Shea. Veron never stopped running. Oh, look at that. Solskjaer and Forlán for the same ball. Scores! Whatever it was who got to him. Kenner held him up, corner kick. Look at the invention here from Juan Sebastian Veron. Don't try that at home. You'll fall over. Scholes outnumbered. Beckham's corner. In towards Sylvestre, punched by Vasson. Forlán trying to keep it alive. Keane down to Forlán again. Ferdinand. Veron still queuing up on the edge of the penalty area. Sylvestre! Good save by Vasson. A semblance of concerted pressure now from Manchester United. Mikel Sylvestre in space. Beckham's corner. Vasson punching. Scholes returning the ball to Beckham, who returns it to the danger area, and he's found a way through to Ferdinand this time. Two good chances, and they both fell to defenders. The Manchester United crossing is better now. The sights of goals are better. But that finishing, which let them down certainly last Saturday, hasn't yet improved. Pressure by Sadler, finding a way out with an impeccable piece of skill. O'Shea, Scholes, Wait on that for Sylvestre. And here's Beckham arriving, and here's Forlán! The goal has been coming, and it has come from Diego Forlán. And the setup here from the familiar head of David Beckham. Crashed in on the volley by Diego Forlán. Lovely pass by Veron at the start of it all. And everybody got their lines right that time. And Diego Forlán, who is one of those culpable of a miss as the Manchester United pressure has built, is the man who's provided the hit. Devlin being hounded by Sylvestre. And here's Forlán, hoping it on to Mikel Sylvestre again. He's had a good spell at the heart of the Manchester United defence, Mikel Sylvestre, but he does provide some penetration down that left-hand side, particularly in the absence of Giggs. Veron. Here's Sylvestre again. Corner this time. Beckham's corner. Solskjaer! Usually hits the target. Left-footed volley. Ball maybe slightly behind him. Sylvestre with a header. Solskjaer. Keane. Now Beckham. Veron to Forlán. Now to Scholes, and back to Veron, and Scholes! There was a swagger about that move. Twinkling toes are twinkling again. Confidence oozing through that Manchester United interchange. Veron here at the heart of it. It's not quite enough pace on the cross, really. Ruud van Nistelrooy sitting out the match because of a poisoned toe. He should be fit for New Year's Day. Solskjaer onto Sylvestre, into Forlán, it'll come for Scholes, it'll come for O'Shea! Well, goodness knows how Scholes failed to score. The defender who got in his way doesn't know. Blocked there by Sadler and turned over by O'Shea. But it's a goal by Diego Forlán, which separates the two sides. 3 of the 4 changes that Sir Alex Ferguson made for this match paying off. Sylvestre, Beckham and Forlán combining to score a goal that was only a matter of time. Manchester United 1, Birmingham City 0. It was Manchester United's home form that let them down last season. Old Trafford became a theatre for the dreams of others. But they've won 8 games on the bounce here now. We think Arsenal and Chelsea and Newcastle are amongst those who've been bounced out of here, not to mention Leverkusen and La Coruña. This depleted Birmingham side haven't quite been in that class. They know they could have been further behind already. They are still in it, whilst there is only a goal in it. It was this time last year when he and his family started to have second thoughts about retirement. He didn't carry on in order to make up the numbers. Veron. Scholes has made a burst down the centre. Beautifully found by Seba. Veron. Cunningham got back there. Survives the handball appeals. Marvellous pass from Veron. Almost like a quarterback picking out a wide receiver in American football. Scholes looked to check and go back inside. The ball just struck Cunningham. Horsfield trying to stand his ground against Brown, who has a slightly different opponent to deal with now. Jeff Horsfield is here on as a substitute. And a free kick from Wes Brown. And there's worse to follow for the Manchester United defender, who prevented Horsfield from getting a run in at the penalty area, a yellow card. Taken by Devlin. Oh, it's a good save by Bartes! Fantastic stop! Karofsky it was who was denied. And how? That's what the Birmingham public want to know. Really good save from Karofsky's header, and indeed the follow-up from Clinton Morrison. He was actually brought over from his native United States in 1995 by Manchester United. He was in the youth team with Beckham and Scholes and the rest, and it was only because of a work permit problem that Manchester United released him. He scored a bundle of goals for the reserves during that year. Beckham. Scholes trying to get there, but good defending by Jeff Kenner in front of him. Beckham takes, glance away as far as Paul Scholes, and Keane it was to try to adjust. There was no flag. Roy Keane actually looks at the assistant and almost invites him to put the flag up to spare him the embarrassment of the miss. He had to adjust very quickly because it came at him with a fair rate of knots from Scholes, and he didn't miss by much. Morrison can't protect the ball from Ferdinand. Sylvestre to Veron. Options either side, as always. Beckham. Lifted it to Solskjaer! It's as good an opening as Manchester United have had since the break. Beckham just lifting the ball onto the head of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Devlin managed to squeeze in across, and there's Karofsky. Lifted in for Cisse. Oh, another good save by Barthez. It's remarkable, really. Manchester United have dominated this match, and yet their goalkeeper has had to make two excellent stops to prevent Birmingham City from taking a lead. Just past the 15th anniversary of his arrival here. He broke his nose and conceded a penalty on his Manchester United debut. It was a winning start, and it was just about all he came to know with Manchester United. Kenner. Put it down to Sylvestre. Whipped away by Barthez. Manchester United 2, Birmingham City 0. Smile back on the face of David Beckham. And Manchester United's much-needed victory is on the way. Veron, who has been a wonderful provider for them this afternoon, freeing Beckham, and the back-pedalling Vassen could do nothing about the lob. Any number of things that Beckham could have done, but he trusted his magic wand of a right foot just to clip the ball over a helpless goalkeeper. It's only his second Premiership goal of the season, his first since August. Keane to Richardson. Three of them there, eventually being tagged by Jeff Kenner at the expense not only of a free kick but a yellow card besides for the Birmingham left back. Only had 25 minutes of Premiership football prior to this afternoon. Kieran Richardson. Beckham's free kick towards Ferdinand, and you will have to ask him how he missed from there. How far out is he? A yard. Well, John O'Shea, in the death throes of Manchester United's defeat at Main Road earlier in the season, missed from very close range. I think Ferdinand might have been closer in. I think we might be seeing that again later on in the analysis, Rio. Sorry. A Manchester United victory was imperative. A Manchester United victory inevitable. The blonde bombshells, Diego Forlán And David Beckham provided the hits after those Christmas misses. Birmingham under strength and under siege. Did manage to get through to Barthez twice, but they couldn't prevent Manchester United's return to normal service, and it may yet be a happy new year for them. 2-0 winners today. Veron's passing today, what did you make of him?
Well, Seb always tries to win the game. That's the beauty of his game. He always wants to play that winning pass, like the second goal. He always tries that, and sometimes they don't come off. But Cantona was exactly the same. But when he can thread so many good passes like that, he's always got defenders in the back foot. I thought he was marvellous today. I thought they all did really well today.
Those Barthez saves were top class, and they must leave you wondering what might have been.
Yeah, I mean, we knew we'd rode our luck a little bit, and they've had a few chances, and we've cleared a few out, and we've defended well, which you have to at Old Trafford. But you just think, what might have been? He's pulled off a couple of great saves, and to be fair, that's what he's paid for. That's why he's all that money, and that's why he's possibly one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
I think that in the main we defended very well. And the only one thing, the two saves that Barthez had, 1-0. Fantastic saves. I think that's won us the game, really.
Manchester United in crisis?
Well, when I think you look at the bench and you look at the players and they're all coming back, usually they don't kick on until this sort of time. It'd be no surprise if they kick on from here, I wouldn't have thought.